Hello, callers, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with this report claiming that Barca could miss out on this Bayern Munich right back Benjamin Pavard as Liverpool are ahead on Barca with negotiation have already kickstarted with the Premier League giants. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking on this report claiming that two Real Madrid players have an anti-Barcelona clause in their respective contracts. Who are those two players? And what is that anti-Barca clause all about? We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. With Barcelona looking for a right back in the market, Bayern Munich defender Benjamin Pavard has been long linked as a possible target for the La Liga champions. The French international is entering the final year of his contract with the Bavarian Giants and is keeping on leaving the club with the German champions open to sanctioning an exit for him for around 30 million euros. As such, Barcelona have been continuing to keep tabs on Pavard's situation, but according to reports in England, as relayed by Sport, the La Liga champions could lose out to Liverpool in the race to sign the 27-year-old right back. Indeed, as per the report, the 2018 FIFA World Cup winner's entourage is already negotiating his transfer to Liverpool, which could put him out of reach for Barcelona in the summer. Inter Milan had also shown an interest in Benjamin Pavard, but they are not in a position to pay the 30 million euros that Bayern Munich are demanding for him. As for Barcelona, the signing of a right back is a necessity given that they were relying on Jules Koundé as a makeshift operator in that position for majority of the season, and while the Frenchman did well there, he does not wish to continue in that role any longer. Julian Araujo is an option as well, but a call on his involvement will only be taken after seeing how he fares during the pre-season matches. Despite the situation being as it is, Barcelona are not prioritizing the signing of a right back at this point. Instead, the focus is on bringing a new pivot and an interior midfielder first, along with new striker. Only after that, depending on the financial fair play situation, the signing of a right back could then be considered. By that time, however, Barcelona could kiss goodbye to any chances of landing Pavard as he appears to be on his way to Liverpool as per recent reports. Of course, this is a big blow for us, considering how long we have been showing interest in Pavard. I think this can be realistic because Barca, from what we have been getting on multiple reports these days, they are not prioritizing a new right back as it stands. Of course, this came after an urgent meeting took place yesterday to discuss the transfer plans. And of course, Xavi and his members come to a conclusion that for now they will focus on a new pivot midfielder, an interior midfielder, and a new striker. So those are the priorities for now. And a little bit shocking because we all know right back is something that we have never really had since Dani Alves left in 2016. There haven't really been a reliable, good right back that we want to bring to be stable. Of course, some few weeks ago, we were hearing rumors of João Cancelo linked on a loan move, but it seems as though Barcelona have given up on those transfer links for now, as they don't want to prioritize right back unless things go well after buying their top priorities first and they see that there is still space on the wage bill, then they will go for that. But as it stands right now, I definitely think a right back is necessary. We need a right back. We need a right back because we can't tell how next season will look like. If Koundé already says he won't play right back, what will Xavi do? Even if they push Koundé out of the team, that is a quality player that no Barca fan would like to him not to be playing games. So I think the manager should understand that there's no right back. Sergio Roberto, who have been playing right back for some time now, he have never been that right back that we can say he's doing a marvelous job and he should be stable at that point. He have never been stable. and always suffering from injury problems. So stuff like that just make Barca be like they don't have any reliable right back at this point. Jules Koundé was the one doing the job, and the good thing is he did it so well. Of course, he even did it more better than even the Sergio Roberto and some players who have been playing there as natural right backs recently. But Barca eyeing the likes of Benjamin Pavard since the January transfer window and still continue showing interest this summer, and it is going to be a very disappointing thing. After showing interest, then they can now just back off and say, look, we don't need a right back now. We focus on something else. I think that would be a big disappointment if they don't sign at least one right back this season. It won't be a good thing for me because I don't think Kunde every time or every match day will be ready to say he wants to play right back because he doesn't want to do it. He haven't hide his mind. And I think it was better for him to say that way than to keep things that disturbs him in his mind. Then on to the next story of discussion. According to Mundo Deportivo, two Real Madrid players who are out of contract this summer, Marco Asensio and Dani Ceballos, have an anti-Barcelona clause embedded in their deals. It prohibits the duo from joining the Blaugrana even after they become free agents. Asensio has already confirmed his departure from Real Madrid and is a player that has plenty of admirers at Barcelona. The Blaugrana had taken an interest in the 27-year-old Spanish winger and saw him as a good fit into the scheme of things owing to his ability to play on the right from where he can cut inside on his left foot and score goals. However, the La Liga champions quickly learned about the anti-Barcelona clause that was present in the Real Madrid contract at the request of the Merengues' president Florentino Perez, and were quickly forced to end their interest in Asensio. It must be remembered that the Blaugrana had been interested in the Spanish winger from his time at RCD Mallorca. In fact, they were close to signing him before Real Madrid swooped in and paid his 3.5 million euros release clause in 2014. The 27-year-old winger now appears to be on his way to PSG as a possible replacement for Lionel Messi, who snubbed Barca in favor of a move to Inter Miami. Unlike Asensio, Ceballos has never really been linked with a move to Barca this summer or in the past. Furthermore, the 26-year-old central midfielder appears closer to renewing his contract with Real Madrid than leaving the club. However, much like Asensio, his contract consists of an anti-Barca clause which would prohibit him from signing for Barca should he have decided to run down his contract at the Santiago Bernabeu. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.